Hello. So I am super excited about this. As y'all know, I am quite the package whore, meaning that I buy things just because the packaging is really cute. So Instagram made me buy it. I kept seeing it pop up, and the website was kind of sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. It made me a little nervous, but I bought it anyways. I figured I would just use PayPal, and then if it didn't show up or I had some issues in that way, that I would just file a claim. Thank God I didn't have to do that. And I am probably going to say the name of this company wrong. Zeesea. Zeesea. I don't know. It's Zeesea. And this is part of their British Museum collection. And it is the Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So, first off, I haven't been excited for a palette or makeup in quite a while. As y'all know, my life is kind of in a tad bit of chaos at the moment. Still don't have placement for my son. It's still kind of up in the air what's going to happen with that. I'm still fighting, but hopefully something will happen soon. And then on top of that, Sunday, my 80-year-old grandparents decided to move from Georgia to here. So I've been having to take care of them, and they are stubborn. It's been interesting, to say the least. So I really needed this distraction, and this came today. So I will say this, that shipping took forever, like over a month. It's about a month and a half it took to get to me. It took so long that they sent me a shipping confirmation, but then it just kind of sat there and didn't move for several weeks, to the point that I emailed them twice because they never responded to my emails. So I never got a response, and then just randomly I checked the shipping yesterday and it moved, and then I got it today. So that is my warning. If you do I can't get it out of the pack. If you do decide to get these, be prepared. I can't find my thought. Hey, Michelle! Be prepared to wait a very long time. Now, I don't mind waiting a long time. As y'all know, the Kaleidos that I love, they always have a ridiculously long shipping too. But it's worth it, the wait. But I've never used anything from this brand. I didn't see but maybe a few YouTube reviews. No, I wouldn't even say reviews, just people using it. Okay, so I'm going to show you one at a time. So this is the blue one, and I would tell you this is just called the Zeesea Dreamland Eyeshadow Palette 2. I would tell you other things, but I can't read it because it's not in English. But here is the reason that I bought it, because it has glitter inside of it. And it's across the whole palette. Like, it's not just in this little, the glitter's like all over everywhere. It's so pretty. So, that's the blue one. Hey, Janice! And then here's the red one. And I'm trying to move it so that y'all can see the glitter. It's so pretty. And the inside of these are actually really pretty too. It came with a protector, and it came with a protector over the mirror. And the mirror is actually really big. It takes up the whole thing. And that's what the inside of the blue one looks like. And it comes with like a dual-ended brush. I won't use that, but So that's what it looks like. I don't know. Do y'all want me to swatch these? I swatched them earlier when I made the post the first time. Here's the inside of the red one. So it's like an Alice palette, and then this is like for the Red Queen palette is what they look like. Like themed wise or whatever. I don't really want to swatch them just for the simple fact of, to me, in my unpopular opinion, swatches don't really tell me a whole lot. I have had shadows that look beautiful on my fingers and swatch beautifully, but then when I use my brush and try to apply them, they're horrible. So I don't really trust swatches. And there is two, I will swatch these just to tell you. In each palette, there is like this chunky glitter gel stuff. And I will swatch this, but I cannot use these on my eyes. I don't know what chemical it is that's in these products, but when I put them on my lid, whatever the jelly adhesive stuff is, I have like a reaction to it. So I will not wear these on my eye. I may wear them like on my face or something, but let me see if I can try to get, it's blurry. It's blurry. As y'all can tell, I'm not a professional. So they're that chunky pressed glitter. So this one's out of the blue palette. This one's out of the red palette. I love the big pans. The pan sizes on the regular colors are kind of regular, like Anastasia. They put me in mind of Anastasia. And then the side pans are super cute. They are pretty, but I love the packaging. I agree. When you apply, do it. Okay, so I don't know if I'm trying to swatch this like you do a shadow, but because it's a pressed, I think aren't you supposed to just, how are you supposed to apply this? Because look, I can't get it. It's just like packing harder onto my fingers. I can't get that to come off. Come on. Why won't it come off? Maybe. You break out, you can't use them either? Yeah. Pack them with a packer? Yeah, maybe. I mean, they're gorgeous, but I can't. I can't get it off. Let me try to get these off my hands now. With a glitter glue. I mean, maybe if I used a brush, Yolanda, maybe. Oh, now I can't get it off. I don't know. I've seen people use stuff like that for like their inner corner, and I don't know. Every time I try to wear them, I break out really bad. I get red, I get swollen. Something in it just does not like, I cannot get this off. So if you see these pieces all over my face, just mind your business. I can't get it off. So all right, so my plan was I wanted to try to use the blue one on this eye and use the red one on this eye. So it won't be like a complete look, but I wanted to try to use both to see, are they the same formula? How are the shimmers? Because it's got 5 mattes, and then it's got 2 shimmers for like eyeshadow shimmers. Like these 2 are shimmers, but then it has these things. So I don't know how you would classify those, but that was my plan. You guys okay with that plan? Yes. 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 So which one do you guys want me to use first? Do you want me to use the blue one or the red one? The first, I don't know. 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 The first color I see. Oh my gosh, this is the first time watching you live and I love your accent. I'm from the South. Okay, so blue or red? Oh, Yolanda, you said blue. You're the first comment I saw. Sorry, Jess. Okay, so I want to try to use as many colors as I can, but at the same time, I still want it to be a pretty look. So let me find, and this is another thing, I'm limited on my brushes right now because I just had to wash all my brushes. Don't judge me. Okay, so I am going to take, I think I'm going to take this bottom like tealy shade. And I'm going to use a big fluffy brush. I'm going to try to use all the things that I normally use. Oh. Okay. That I normally use like tool and stuff wise. Just because I know how this stuff performs. And that way it'll truly tell me if it is the eyeshadow itself and not the other stuff that I have. Because I know all of the other stuff that I have works. And I don't prime my eyes, but I have concealer on them. And I don't set them with powder like most people do. Now, I will say this. When I dipped into this, look what it did. Isn't that weird? But it's not. It's not exactly kickback. I don't know. All right, so here's the teal color, and I'm going to do this in the front portion of my eyeball. Okay. Are they the most pigmented? Not really. Is it bad? No, it ain't bad. Sorry, I can't read all of them. Golly. So, as some of y'all that know that have watched me before, I will go back and read these. I can't always read and do makeup and talk. I'm not that talented. So this color is very pretty, and to me, it's pretty true to pan. But if you notice, I'm having to like pack her on there and then blend. But it's blending good, and it's not patchy or anything. It's pretty. I don't know what that is. I don't know why it's doing that. But it doesn't like blow off. I don't know, that's weird. Okay. So yeah, right. Now here's where the color story gets kind of confusing because I have this orange, I have this red, I have this brown, and then like this tan color, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this tan color isn't gonna show up on me. Thank you, Tasha. So I can't use this one. I think I'm gonna go with this orange. It's static. Oh, Audrey? Okay. You might be right. But wouldn't that mean that... Okay. That actually makes sense. You might be right. You might be right. Let me find my other brush. Holy crap. Okay. So I'm still using... Oh my God, my first time hearing you. Annie. Yes, I'm Southern, guys. So I'm still using a big fluffy brush because what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this orange that's in here and I'm going to go on the outer half of my eye. Tanya! How's Emma doing? Oh my gosh. So that one, it did the same thing. That's so weird. Ooh. Definitely to tap off. All right, ready? Okay, so, I was not ready. So I thought this was going to be like the blue, and so I started with tapping, and holy crap. So, Tanya, these are the ones that were in that picture. The Alice in Wonderland. You don't hear an accent because you're from Texas, Mallory? I actually was born in Odessa. Guys, okay, so this orange is crazy pigmented. Like, I was not ready. Okay, but she dusty. I mean, I don't mind dust as long as, I mean, it performs, and it is it's kind of blending away though. Let me pack it back on there. Get back in there. Okay. 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 So I'm not mad at this. I'm really not. I don't know that this kind of color story is going to go with this blue and this gold shimmer that I got. But okay, so far. Jess, it did. It blended away, but then I was able to tap back on it, and it actually, it's not bad. I mean, if you notice, I'm being gentle. I'm not blending. If you blend too much, it's gonna blend away. So be careful with that. All right. So I want to use this really deep navy shimmer, and I want to use it on like the outer portion of my eye, and then I want to use one of these, or even this top blue right here, on the inside of my eye. And that's what I'm going to try to do. So when I'm doing my lid, I use a flat brush. It's still kind of fluffy, but it's flat and it's got a rounded head to it. So see, it's still kind of fluffy, but it's flat and it's rounded at the tip. Just the tip. I do spray my brushes with my Morphe setting spray, but you can use any setting spray. And that is more so just to help with the fallout, so it doesn't fall out all over my face. I mean, this in a good way, the orange reminds me of Cheetos. Mallory, you are correct. So I'm just going to go into that really deep. Okay. All right, here we go. And again, a lot of this is not, okay. I'm just really trying to use all of the shimmer, as many colors as I can. Okay, so when I run into issues like this, I probably should have used a glitter glue. And I know some people are like, you can use your fingers. I don't like using my fingers because I can't control where it goes. And I'm trying to be very careful of where this goes. Okay, so I got it on there. But if you saw, I had to really dip in that bad boy. No, Steven, these are not Kaleidos. Kaleidos are amazing. I highly recommend those. These are the Zeesea. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Zeesea. And it's the Alice in Wonderland palette. Well, that's how y'all know I could never lie to you about something being good or not, because my face won't let me do it. Okay, so I'm just going to use that same brush, and I'm just going to flip it over I'm going to spray it again. And we're going to go into, so I'm going to try to go into just this top blue part right here. I mean, this is what's so confusing. It picks up on the brush like really good. I don't... It's almost the consistency of like the ColourPop Jelly Shock. That's kind of the consistency I got going on in the pan. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 Hang on. So, the shimmery glittery of this, let me see if I can, let me get awkwardly close, but I really want you guys to be able to see this. You can't see it. So, in person, this shimmer is absolutely beautiful. However, it puts me in mind of more of like a topper than an actual shade. Like okay, so if you look right here, so if you can see where it went over that teal, it's that teal color. And then it's kind of that light blue color. And then where it went, blurry, where it went on that dark blue, it kind of took on that dark blue color. Does that make, am I making any sense? I hope that made sense. Oh no, my phone is dying and I can't charge it. I might have to watch this later. Oh, no worries, girl. Do what you got to do. Hey, Candace. So, is it pretty? Yeah, it really is. In person, it's even more like sparkly, glittery, but it really puts me in mind of more of like a topper than a shimmer, which is kind of confusing because in the pan, it picks up like it's a shimmer. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, moving on. So I'm going to do my lower lash line, and I'm going to use this red just because I want to see what this red looks like. It looks to be a really pretty red. We'll see what this formula looks like. So for my lower lash line, I use a round brush, but it's going to be a small one if I can find it because all my brushes are dirty. This one might work. It might be too big. Haha! Wait, I found one. Okay, so it's round and it's fluffy, but it's super small. Well, hello, Miss Johnson. Okay, so I'm dipping into that. Oh. Okay. Now okay. So she's dusty. I mean, way dustier than the other ones. Was she pigmented? Let's see. Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That is a good red. And it didn't do that weird, like, staticky line thing in the pan like the other ones did. That's a good red. Okay. All right. So, now, I want to try to use this bottom part right here. And I'm just going to use that same like flat brush, mainly because I don't want to wash more brushes. I'm just going to take it in my little quick change thing, because I know from the swatching of that it was a topper. So what I want to do is I want to get some of it. I want to try to put it in my inner corner as my highlight. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's pretty. Okay. I like that. That's super pretty. And it's even more, I don't know if you can see it. It's even more like glittery, shimmery in person. It's like an ice silver color. That one's pretty. Okay. Let me blend this out. That was pretty. So what I want to do is I want to take this like checkeredy, blue checkeredy side, and just for fun, I want to use it as my highlight. And that's just because I want to. Just because when I swatched it earlier, it was very, very shimmery and glittery, and I just wanted it all over my face. So I'm just going to dip in and hope for the best. It doesn't look like... Oh, maybe it's on there. All right, we ready? Can y'all see it? Can you see it? Okay. Okay. So, that was almost everything from the blue one. Alright, so now I'm going to switch to this eyeball, and we're going to go with the red. Alright. Guys. Oh. I love that. Okay, so this color story is beautiful. I mean, it's got like a pink. This is like a vibrant red. It's got like a tan in it. This is like a shimmery topper. It's got this peachy tone to it. It's got this bright yellow. This is a red matte. This black looks like it's got stuff in it, and I hope it's not like J-Stars where it doesn't show up on your eye. I don't know. And then there's this thing that, I mean, you can't see it in the pan, but in person, this is shimmery like this one. And so I'm going to be putting this on this other cheeky. So now I get to use this. I'm really excited about this. So I'm going to take this pinky shade. I don't have all my brushes I'm used to, because all my brushes are dirty. I mean, I washed them, but they're still wet. That one's too fat. That one will work. What brand is this? Carly. This is, it's Zeesea, and it's the Alice in Wonderland palette. Hey, Heather. Okay, so I'm going to take that pinky. It did the same damn thing as that teal did. Why? Why did it do that? That's so, thank you, Candace. Oh, okay. So I dipped it in. It's super is dusty. And I had it on there, and then I tapped it, and it like tapped off. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Okay. Oh, she ain't bad. That ain't bad. I mean, much like that that teal shade, I'm gonna have to kind of pack her in there, like I did the. But, I mean, it blends really good, though. I mean, I'm having to dip back in several times, but it's not bad. I mean, in all honesty, a lot of times I would much rather have to dip back in and keep building. I will not keep building, but have to build a couple times than I would to have so much pigment that I'm like blending and blending and blending and blending and blending and blending to try to get it to blend out. So I'm not mad at that. It's cute. Not bad at all. And I'm packing it on, and then I'm just kind of blending it out a little bit. She dusty though. Okay, so I'm going to try, and I may not succeed, but I'm going to try really hard to go just in to this top matte red that's right here. And my goal is to not get any of this black on it. I may be failing miserably. We're about to find out as soon as I find a brush. Come on now. Screw it, we're using this one. So this isn't normally the brush I use, but it's smaller, so. Is anybody still watching? Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. That one picked up beautifully, did not have the fallout, and did not, I mean a little bit, but not like that pink did. So now I'm going to put this right. Okay. 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 Holy crap. Okay, red. So the reds in both of these palettes are good reds. Okay, good. I don't want to bore anybody. But I know this is going to be a long one, and I'm sorry, but there's a lot of... That's a good red. Wow. You see how it blended into the pink? That's a good red. Okay, I'm going to save this area right here because I want to go into that black and do it on my outer corner. And then for like the center, I'm going to go into that red color there. And then the inner part, like right in here, I'm going to go into this peachy glittery. Okay, and y'all know black is intimidating. Like I'm low-key scared right now to go into this black. Okay. Y'all pray. Okay, hang on. Oh. Okay. Okay. It ain't bad. It is very similar to the black in the Bloodlust that has all the glitter in it, but then when you put it on your eyeball, it doesn't have any of that glitter in it. There's no sparkle there anymore. But it's a decent black. It ain't bad. I have absolutely had worse. I am going to bring it on my lower lash line just a little bit. Like that. And then pull it up. And then I'm going to go back with that same brush that I used before. I'm going to go back into that red. And it's just because I want to kind of blend out this edge where the black was. It's not bad. Not fabulous, not bad. You haven't played in Bloodlust yet? Bloodlust is not one of my favorite Jeffree Star palettes. And don't come for me, because some people absolutely freaking love it. And I'm sorry if you are one of those people. It's just my unpopular opinion. I just didn't, which really sucks because I love purple. So for me to not have enjoyed it and actually gave it away to somebody made me sad. So I dipped into that red that's right there, and it's a shimmer satin. It's a shimmery red. Ooh. That is a good red. I really like that red. Okay. And then I'm going to take a small, flat, rounded, just like I did with the other one. So small, rounded. Amber, yeah, hang on. So it's the red Alice in Wonderland. And it's got glitter in it, and the glitter. I really want to get some lipsticks from him, but I don't know what colors. Michelle, you cannot really go wrong. The only ones I didn't really enjoy a whole lot from him are his metallics, and that's just because I think the ones that I got were kind of old, because they were chunky, like uber chunky when I got them. So I don't know. All of his mattes though, absolutely amazing. Well, and some of his other shimmers I didn't have a problem with. Maybe I just got old ones. I don't know. Y'all, this. Oh. Oh. This is beautiful. I think I think with the intensity part of that, because like you can see it glittering and shimmering like that. That's what this side did. And I think that the intensity would be even more if I used a glitter glue underneath it. But I mean, that's pretty. It's so pretty. Okay. So I'm going to take a much smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into this. I know it's hard to see on the camera, but it's a shimmer. Let me just swatch that one. I will swatch that one because I don't know how to describe it. It's a shimmer, but it has, and you can't even see it on the camera really, but it's got like a pinkish, reddish shift to it. Not a whole big one, but... Oh, I forgot to spray. Son of a bee! Oh, she empty. Good thing I got a backup. Because she empty. There we go. Ooh. That one smells different. This is the mattifying continuing... Ooh, that smells good. It's different than the black one is. So I'm going to go into holographic. Thank you, Angela. God, why? Why could I not think of that? Okay, so I'm going to go into that and hope that it picks up. And I'm going to go into my inner corner with that. Okay, so it's really subtle. but it's also not at the same time. Can y'all see? Okay. 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 I really like that. So for my bottom lash line, I'm going to try this yellow. Now, when the yellow blends with this black, this might be a hot mess, but we're going to try it anyways. Let me find another brush. I need my... All right, let's see what this yellow... I know that orange is... Oh, God. I'm telling you, too, please understand, in person, this is a lot more special than what it's showing up. This whole time I thought you had a ton of powder on your shirt. I just realized it's the design. Caitlin, if it helps you, I don't really wear powder. I don't bake. If that, I just don't, I've never saw the need in it, and my skin's dry anyways. Okay. The yellow ain't, it's not bad. It's not a bad yellow. It's kind of dusty, but it's not bad. Okay. Okay. So, now I'm going to put red eyeliner on, because I felt like with the red on the bottom here and the red up here, that wearing red eyeliner would look good on both sides. And then I'm going to put on mascara. This will be a super long live, but do you guys want me to glue on lashes? I haven't done it in a hot minute. Oh, wait, I forgot. Wait a minute. I forgot to put this one on my cheekies. I forgot, Erica, I forgot. I just now remembered. Thank you. Oh. Hang on. The ads for these palettes have been all over my newsfeed. Mine too, and that's why I did it. I thought, this is red. Okay, so... now I look like I got too much blush on. Okay, so this one comes off red. Like, look at my nose. I look like freaking Rudolph. So I'm gonna go back into the blue one. It's so red. It's so red. I look like a 4-year-old who got into her mama's makeup. Okay. No worries. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back into the blue, into that. Now, why did that not turn blue? It's the same thing. It's got blue and white in it. Why did it not turn blue? But that one is red. I mean, like, it's red. Okay. It's not bad. Had I known that it was like that, I would have used it as my blush, and we could have avoided this whole mess. But okay, moving on. Moving on. Okay. My favorite eyeliners are the ColourPop gel liners. Y'all know, y'all have heard me say that a million times. They're my favorite. Highly recommend. I need another big set, except for that bad boy sells out in 2.5 seconds every time it goes on sale. But look at that. Look at that! I mean, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. So, I'm thinking of doing a red lip too. What do y'all think? Red lip? Red lip? Oh! Mama J, you can see blue in this one. I mean, I get like an iridescence to it, but this is like blush. I wasn't ready. Watch it stain. Don't you put that evil on me. Erica, you said yes. Yes to the red lip. Okay. All right, let me put some, let me slap some mascara on. And then we'll move on. And then I'm sorry, holy crap, I asked a question and then totally was not even looking. Did y'all want me to put falsies on? I have not put falsies on in a hot minute. Like, I may not remember how to do it. I'm just saying, like, this could be an epic fail. Don't you hate when that happens? Every freaking time! I need to get a new one of these. This is Bad Gal Bang. I really love it. Nikki said red lip and falsies. You got it, girlfriend. I will do it for you. Oh, thank you, Alicia. Are you just joining? Because dang, I'm about done. Look at that. Why? Okay, so this is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and I usually use it first and then go back over it with the Bad Gal Bang. I feel like this mascara does really good on my lower lash line to create volume, but it doesn't do a whole heck of a lot for length. I mean, it does a little bit, but, you know. But if I go back over it with the Bad Gal Bang, it really, like, makes them super long. And then, my new favorite mascara, I got this in my Pretty Vulgar mystery box that I got. I love this freaking mascara, dude. Like, at first, well, I mean, of course, the package whore in me loves it, but this mascara is fantastic. It is the Pretty Vulgar, The Feathers, The Raven mascara. But it's really good. Have I tried Essence? I have not, Samantha. I've heard good things. Have you tried lash extensions? Nikki, no ma'am, and I will not ever get them. For one, I have seen what people's lashes look like after lash extensions, and I don't have the money for upkeep. If you notice, your homegirl's nails aren't done. I couldn't, anything that I have to maintain like that, I can't do it. At the same time, as sensitive as I am to glues and latex and all of that stuff, I feel like it's a disaster waiting to happen for me. Do they look absolutely beautiful? Yes, ma'am. And if I had endless money, I would probably find an option that I wasn't allergic to and have them and keep them up. But, yeah. I normally miss it altogether lately. Oh. So if you notice, I have not picked that spot that I touched my face over there. And what I'm doing is I'm waiting for it to dry so that I can just take my little spoolie and the spoolie that don't have nothing on it. You'll see it in a minute. I cannot believe I am talking and putting freaking mascara on. Are y'all killing me? Like, I'm kind of proud of that. But anyways, I left that to dry so that I can take my spoolie and I can just like, and it disappears. I also take my spoolie and I put them at the base of my lashes and I just kind of wiggle it and pull up, and that just kind of, I don't know, I feel like it helps lift them, which doesn't really matter because I'm getting ready to put on falsies anyways. So, dun, 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 dun. I have been getting LashyBox for probably close to a year now. And I have all these incredible lashes that I've not wore. My lash glue probably dried out because I haven't put lashes on in a hot minute, but we're going to do it today. So I picked out, these are the 3D Silk Lashes in Spicy from LashyBox. They are super big, super fluffy, and probably not something that I would wear on a regular basis, but I thought it would be fun. My daughter and both got extensions, and within a week they were falling out on both of them. Ooh, that made your mind up. I mean, I have a friend who actually has a salon, and she does it all the time, and she does really good, and hers she can usually get 2 or 3 weeks out of before she has to see a client, but I don't know, I just can't. I've ripped my lashes out though. Like I've had too much glue on my lashes and ripped them off and ripped my lashes out. I've also used the, hang on. I've also used one of these lash curler things, and like a dummy, I did it after I had put mascara on and squeezed it. I ripped my lashes out. So, all right. So these are super big, super fluffy. Now they are entirely too long. What I do is I place them on the inner part where I feel the most comfortable with them. Like that. And then all this extra crap, I'm going to cut off. Because if they are too long, they will not stay on your eye. You know how you have like the sides, especially the inner corner, will curl up and all that stuff? If that is happening to you, your lashes are too long. Just my opinion. Don't come for me. Plus, I can see like what these are going to look like on. So, I try to get these as close to my inner corner as I can, but I can't go too close or it'll irritate the crap out of me. Okay, so I can see where my lashes are and where all the excess is. So what I'll do is I'll just take my hand and I'll kind of pinch at about the spot of where I want to cut it. So I pinched it so I knew how much I needed to cut off. The other tip that I'll give you, and I don't know if I'll be able to show you this on here or not. Okay. So if you look, and if I can't get it to focus on here, then next time you're messing with falsies, look at yours. But if you notice, now not on the side that I've already cut this side, okay? But on the other side, if you'll notice, if I can get it to lay right, there's a little bit on this edge that sticks out. Can you see it? It's so flippin' blurry. Okay. Can you see that little section right there sticking out? I will cut that at an angle, that little pokey piece. There's no lashes on it. It's just like a little pokey piece. And so I will very carefully trim that piece completely off. And that will also help with how comfortable it feels on. Because then I don't have that plastic part poking me in the eye. Okay. So now, I take my glitter glue, whoop, doop, 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 my lash glue. Less glue is more. So it does not, like when I first started doing this, I was slapping that baby on there. It does not take that much. I take what's on the little thing and I just, can you see? I just glide it ever so gently on the band. And then I may put just a little bit extra on the ends, but only a teeny tiny bit. On the band. Yes. Band question mark Paula. What do you mean? The what I cut or what I'm putting glue on? So then I will take them and I will take the edge and the edge. I hope y'all can see this. And I will bend them and do this little number. And what I'm trying to do is create a curve so that they will fit on my curved eyeball. And I will just keep doing that until I feel like the glue's dry enough. Okay? See how much more curved it is? My mouth's getting dry. And I mean, I am not an expert, guys. This is just what works for me and how I do it. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is y'all are going to look up my nose. Because I am going to tilt my head back. I'm going to take the very edge, like barely even holding on to the lashes. And I'm going to tilt my lashes like this. And I'm going to tilt my head back. And I'm going to try to place these right on my lash line. And don't look at my nose. Don't look at my nose. Okay, so I'm gonna tilt my head back. And I'm angling. And remember to blink because your eyeballs will water. And my eyeballs watering. Okay. So the other tip that I have are these bad boys. I got them at Ulta. They were like, I think $5. You might even be able to get them cheaper at Walmart. But I love these bad boys. Because of the way that they're angled, I can get up against my lash line and my eye without poking myself in the eyeball. So I'm just going to take these and I'm going to make sure that my lash is in the spot that I want it to be. It's better to be sure about your placement before you mash anything down than it is to try to rip them up and move them. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right with the band of the lashes and my lashes, and I'm just going to pinch. And what that does is, you know how there's that little space right through there? That gets rid of that space. And it helps it look more like it's your lashes. And that's just how I do it. Why are you tilting back? My head? Lisa, are you asking why I'm tilting my head back? if I tilt my head back, it allows my lashes to drop down, but me still to be able to see. If I'm like this and I try to put them on, I'm going to be hitting where my hooded eyes are. When I've tried to do it looking straight like this, I ended up like not placing it right. That's just how I do it. If you don't need it, don't do it. You said, oh, never mind. I guess I do a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to have to trim this bad boy. And like I said, I am not sitting here saying I'm an expert at all. All I'm saying is what works for me. So all I'm doing is trimming that excess. And then I'm going to go back to that little tiny piece that's on that corner that sticks up. I don't know why it's there. I don't know why they do that. It helps to get as close to the lash line as possible. I agree, Candace. That's I think why it's helpful for me so much. Guys, this lash glue is so old. Oh, it's like separating, and I probably should get some more. It's just because I haven't wore lashes in forever. But look at the difference. I mean, look how much it can just really zhuzh up a look. I don't feel like it's necessary, like you have to wear them, but it is fun. They look good. Yeah, I was just genuinely asking, but then I realized I do it too. Okay. So the rolling of it helps too, because then it makes it curved. Okay, so I'm gonna hold the tip, tilt my head back, angle my lashes. Don't look at my nose. Place them where I want them. Get my handy dandy, and I'm wiping any excess glue off. My little handy dandy tweezers. And I just smush it down to my lashes, to my lash line. Have I pinched my eyeball like this? Yep. Did it hurt like the dickens? Yep. Was it worth it? Mm-hmm. And she on there. Now, this ain't even. And a lot of that is because my eyeballs aren't even. Just the way it is. Now, what you can do, and I've done this before, is I'll take a little bit of liner and I'll just fill in a little bit. Just to kind of close that gap. Now we're doing lippy. So my favorite of all time lip liner is the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner. This is in the shade Keep It Spicy. I use this no matter what color lipstick I'm using. I use it all the time. If you notice, I'm lining just a teensy little, I'm basically riding this tan line that's right there. It's a little bit above my lips. Thank you, Brianna. But it helps to make my lips look bigger, but not like super drawn on. Does that make sense? So I just ride that line. See, it's a little bit above it, but not drastic. Okay? Now, I have a plethora of reds. So I have my hot ombre, which this is a dual. So it's got like a fire red that goes in the center of like a deeper red. I have my Fenty Stunner, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'm not going to wear this because I have already wore it this week. So y'all have seen me with this color on. I highly recommend these Fenty Stunners. Helps also with feathering, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, you mean the lipstick like bleeding? Absolutely. Yes, it does. It just creates like that barrier, especially if you're going to wear a liquid lip. Then I have two from Black Moon. One is Armageddon and the other one is DeVille. So this is more of like a burgundy red and this is more of like a bright red. So I think I'm going to go with Miss DeVille. It is a metallic. It's not a matte. But I figured with all the glitter shimmer I got going on, it ain't going to hurt me to add some more. Because you can never have too much glitter. So let me warm this up. That's another thing that I do. I always shake. And I always kind of warm it up in my hands a little bit before I apply any liquid lip. Gets them juices flowing. So if you notice, I take the tip of this and I line my lip with it and then I fill it in. So I'm super careful with the line and then just fill it in. And that is DeVille. That Fenty is not for me. It bleeds and transfers all over my face. Lisa, I have never had that problem. Wow, that's crazy. Now, I have super dry skin too, though. So that, I mean, maybe if you have oily skin, maybe that's why. But I've never had that happen. That sucks, man. And that's why I have such a hard time, like, recommending stuff for you guys. Because I worry so much because everybody is so different. And they like different things. And their skin's different. And so I'm always scared to death to recommend stuff to y'all. Because if y'all got it and y'all hated it, I would be devastated. I would be sad. But I will tell you if I think something's good or if I think it's shit. So let's get back to this first impressions. So if I'm being very, very honest, guys, these are not bad. These are not bad at all. The packaging alone is, I mean, absolutely amazing. There are some special shades in each one of those palettes. I mean, that was great. Excuse me. The orange was great. The red was great. But, I mean, it blended great. I had to pack it on a little bit, but it blended beautifully. And guys, I think my glue is too old that it is not holding. Don't judge me. But, I mean, you never use lip liners? Well, that would be why. At least I'm telling you, line it like I did. You won't have a problem with bleeding. Unless you're going to eat something oily, like salad dressing, stuff like that. I'll have a problem with bleeding sometimes with that. But, so, do I recommend these? I actually do. I mean, do you have to have them? No, I don't think that you have to have them. Am I super glad I have them? Yeah. Does shipping take for freaking ever? Absolutely. Does their customer service absolutely suck? Yeah, they never even responded. So, do with that information what you will. But, I mean, I'm super happy. I would recommend it. I mean, look at that packaging. Do you need it? No. Do you want it? Yeah. But here's the final look. And we're not going to judge on my lashes because my lash glue is old and not holding. But, Brianna, the palettes are the Zeesea. I don't know. It's the ones that keep popping up on everybody's Instagram. I love them. They're beautiful. And I'm not mad at how they performed. I'm really not. I mean, it gets a thumbs up for me. It really does. So, that's it. Thank you for sticking with me. If you've been with me, this has been a long one, and I don't usually do this long, but let me know if you end up buying it. I want to know. Love yourselves. Love each other. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.